Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Charge is out there with Taylor. Then it's Thompson, and it's Montero in at the point. We've got Wiseman, Malik Beasley out there with Brooks, and it's Gutterich in at the 3. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of this season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Beasley. Out to the right wing. Gutterich. No good from outside. Here's Montero. Thompson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Montero. Brooks covering. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Taylor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Out to Saric. Thompson in the corner. Over Beasley. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Saric.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Brooks. Last game he had 13. Thompson against Beasley. Lets it fly from 18. The shot misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Montero passes to Taylor. Here's Thompson. Pass to Montero. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Shot by Taylor, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Beasley can't get that one to fall. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Right wing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Thompson. Saric with the screen for Thompson. Shot from free throw range. It's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Beasley kicks to Brooks. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Thompson outside. Pass to Montero. It's Saric, top of the key. Wiseman with the rebound. Now Brooks. Here's Gutterich. Easily outside. That 3 off the mark.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Beasley. Gutterich for the pass to Beasley. Back to Brooks. Over Thompson. Brooks misses. Brooks has gone 1 of 3 on the night. As to Montero, launches it. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Rhetoric, the pass to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Here's Montero, coming off 31 points last game. Taylor kicks to Saric. Pass to Montero. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Now here's Wiseman. And Costello pulls it down. To the middle. Out to Saric. Lets it go with the 3. Beasley with the rebound. Brooks outside. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. Beasley with a clean look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Outside, Taylor. Here's Costello. Thompson outside, takes the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Thompson's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Wiseman the pass to Beasley. Back to Wiseman. And Costello pulls it down. Costello's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Taylor. Pass to Thompson. Here's Montero. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Beasley. Fires for 3. Taylor with the rebound.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Pass to Costello. Saric outside. Here's Montero. Back to Saric. Jacks up a 3. And his 3rd shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brooks the pass to Beasley. Pass to Gutteridge. Shoots the 3. Saric grabs the board. 1:35 left to play in the first. Here's Costello from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
To the left side wing. Knocked away. Outside Fournier. Pass to DJ. 5 on the clock. For 3. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Williams-Goss. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here's DJ. Not a lot of room. Outside Fournier. And the three off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Williams-Goss, the pass to Balmore. Shields. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Fournier. The three. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Williams-Goss. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Williams-Goss has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Looking at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. They set the pick to the paint. And it's blocked. Inside. Oh!
My goodness.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Fournier. Out left to the wing. To halt the run. Rebounded by Williams-Goss. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pulls up. He doesn't hit that one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Moore with the bucket.
Timeout.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. It's stolen by Taylor. Thompson passes to Taylor. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Balmore. Lock at 6.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Pass to Montero. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Now here's Beasley. Back to Brooks. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Thompson passes to Montero. Launches it. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Brooks outside. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And Wiseman sends it back.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Brooks outside. Pass to Balmoro. Picked him clean. One-on-one here. Shots good by Montero. Montero's got 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Beasley outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wiseman with the ball. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. Balmoro's shot is off. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Taylor against Beasley. Taylor kicks to Montero. The 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Beasley outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Here's Montero. 8 points for him. Thompson finds Saric. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, "In Dario, I trust."
Brooks outside. Pass to Gutteridge. And here's Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
There's a screen. Here's Montero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Taylor against Brooks. Here's Wiseman. Kicks it out to Beasley. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Beasley's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Charge inside. And that one hits back iron. Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Brooks misses. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. The shot by Charge, no good. Charge has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Beasley kicks to Brooks. Pass to Wiseman. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Montero. Brooks covering. Charge has the open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Charge has got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Wiseman. Can't hit that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 4. And we'll return shortly.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
You take a look at the visitors. They hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Perch? That's some good eating. And focusing now on our current game. It's been a hard-fought battle so far for the home team. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Brooks. Also Malik Beasley out there. And it's Gutteridge in at the small forward position. Yes! And the foul. That's on James Wiseman.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
They've got Saric. Thompson is out there with Taylor. And it's Costello in at the 5 down low. Pass to Wiseman. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gutteridge. There's the 3. And Costello pulls it down. Costello's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Montero. Now Taylor. Thompson outside. Pass to Saric. To the inside. Montero. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Doing well. They're at 45%. Beasley outside. Wiseman sets a screen for Beasley. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Before the game at 42%. Thompson against Beasley. Thompson passes to Montero for the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Brooks, the pass to Beasley, puts up a deep three. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Šorić. He's got 5. Here's Montero. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Gutteridge for the pass to Brooks. And here's Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Beasley. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Timeout.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely on Monday and then on Thursday. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Montero. He's got 11. Thompson right side. Šorić just screen on Beasley. Thompson. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks, the pass to Wiseman. Back to Brooks. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Brooks has got 9.
Now, that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
Here's Montero. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead, he lays it in. Wiseman's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside, there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
And Thompson kicks to Montero. Looking to get back on track here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Brooks, 9 points in the game so far. Wiseman with the ball. Pass to Gutteridge. Over Taylor. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He has 5. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Šorić just screen on Brooks. Montero kicks to Šorić. Runs it from downtown.
An effective score from all over the floor. Šorić has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
Pass to Gutteridge. Now here's Wiseman. Unable to get that one. Outside, Taylor fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on. he relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too. You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Williams-Goss is checked in for Brooks. Here's Saric. He's got 8. DJ passes to Costello. Drops in the tray. Costello's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Williams-Goss. Just 3 to shoot. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got 10 points in the game.
Burrito, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson with it. Wiseman picks him up. Here's Gutteridge. He's got 10. Here's Williams-Goss. It's good. This game is all even. Williams-Goss has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Saric with the screen for DJ. Pass to Saric. Fires the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. He's got 11.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Here's Wiseman. Here's Williams-Goss. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. To the middle. Here's Taylor. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Taylor's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
1:49 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Gutteridge. Connects from 3-point range. Gutteridge has got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Beasley. Wide open. And Costello pulls it down.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Williams-Goss. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams-Goss has got 11 points.
That's how to use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
And here's Thompson. He has 7. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's DJ. Off the left rim and out. In a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Pass to Williams-Goss. Now here's Wiseman. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Being at 46%, making some buckets. And Fournier kicks to Montero. They set the pick. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
The shot, no good. To the paint, to the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Into the lane, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Moore. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Beaumont. The tray hits the 3-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Montero kicks to Costello. They set the pick. Fournier for 3, drills the 3-pointer. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a two-possession game.
Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. Montero passes to Thompson. Here's Montero. Here's Sharch. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Sharp, and it's blocked. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Wiseman. Spins. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Screen by Sharch. Taylor. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Gutteridge. Fade away. Yep, right through the net. Gutteridge has got 12 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here is Sharch trying to get something going. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Brooks outside. Now Wiseman. Pass to Gutteridge. Over Taylor. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Here's Montero. To the inside. Tries from 10. The shot by Taylor, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Brooks finds Beasley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Brooks. Five to shoot. Count it. Nice touch.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, he lays it in right over the defender.
Sharp's not backing away from having the ball in his hands in a big spot. Well done.
Wiseman with the ball. Brooks outside. Great D. That forced that miss. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Beasley. Now here's Sharch. Defense is right there. Out in his zone on the break. All sorts of time. Got it to go. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Sharch just screen on Brooks. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Now here's Wiseman. He's covered closely. Brooks outside. Does not go. Here's Montero. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. Left side, Saric. Shot clock at 6. The long shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Here's Montero. Brooks covering. Now Thompson. 3. Good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And what's their best move at this point?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's Costello. It's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they